Merhaba sevgili dostlar. Alan Wake Remastered'da ikinci bölümden hikayemize devam ediyoruz sevgili dostlar. Alan Wake hikayemize.
Honey, I'm home.
Tatlım, ben geldim.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Kahve makinesine kahve koy. Koyayım abi.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish.
Yazıları eşek gibi yaptık, eşek gibi. Ne oğlum? Bu kadar çok büyük olmasın ya. Da kontrolleri eski oyun
Oh,
ya.
hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Kapak örneklerini incele. Neredeki kapak örnekleri? Dakika. Allah Allah. Burada demiyor mu ya? Burada işte şey. Burada mı lan yoksa?
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Alan Wake.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it,
Sigara
honey.
kutusunu kontrol et.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
Elektrikler kesildik. Alice'in yanına gitti.
Hi.
You okay?
Selam, iyi misin?
I'm sorry.
Üzgünüm, sadece çok korktum.
It just really spooked me.
Don't
Niye çok
worry.
korktun?
We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just especially
Aptalca olduğunu biliyorum.
you know? It gets to me.
Özellikle
I love you.
seni seviyorum.
Tell me a story, writer.
Bana bir hikaye anlat
Okay.
yazar.
I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Bana düğme
Yeah.
diyordu.
If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Tabii.
Maybe you'll have it too.
Ellen.
Yeah,
Ellen.
nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Yalancı biri olsan da seni seviyorum Alan. Alan Wake büyük bir yazar. Alan Wake günümüz Bright Wells.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any
Nasıl hissediyorsun?
nausea,
Bay Wake,
disorientation,
başka
anything
nasıl?
like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last
Dün
night,
gece neler
but I
olduğunu
couldn't.
anlatmak
She'd
istedim
lock
ama
me up.
yapamazdım.
Excuse
Bilinmeyen
me.
numara
I need
arıyor.
to take this.
Kim o bilinmeyen numara?
Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back.
Kimsiniz?
There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Mr. Ray, can I help you with anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Buradan çıkış nereden? Buranın üstünden mi zıplayacağız yoksa?
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Burada arabayı incele.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before
O arabayı incele diyor ama nasıl gideceğim oraya? Buradan mı yoksa? Ha. Tekmele.
Alice's
Must
driver's
take me.
license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Barry?
God, where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at
Barry.
the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Karakoldan çık.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently.
Are you feeling any better,
Daha iyi
Mr.
misiniz
Wake?
Bay Wake?
I'd like to leave.
Gitmek istiyorum.
Am I free to
Gidebilir
go?
miyim?
Well, we still need to talk
Am
about...
I under arrest?
Tutuklu muyum?
No, Of
Hayır,
course
tabii ki
not.
değilsiniz.
But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its
Majestic
roaches.
hamam
The
böcekleriyle
cabins at Elderwood are pretty
tanınır.
nice though.
That sounds perfect.
Kulağa hoş geliyor.
Emil
Ben
Hartman.
Doktor
I'd
Emil
like to
Hartman.
invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I
Eşimle
had the
konuştum.
pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Barry Wheeler.
If you have business with
Barry,
Mr.
sen
Wake,
misin?
you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Seni hapse atacaklar sandım. Ah.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him.
Bu
The fact that I'd written
Alan
something,
Wake
even if I
oyunu da
couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He
şu
smelled
konuşma
money,
bitsin.
and he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake!
Wake!
Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Bay Wake.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And
Wait
she
here.
was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body
I come
just
here to rent a cabin
disappeared?
where I could wait till midnight.
Hangisiydi şu?
When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're
Wait
buying
here.
yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Bir konuşmayı bırak ya.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And
Yeah,
here
all
are the
on the
keys.
form.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually.
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Evet. Arabaya binebiliriz.
That's just crazy talk, Al.
Al.
Al?
Al.
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it,
Şerefe
Barry,
gitmeliyiz
don't
dedi
kill her.
FBI.
This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's
İyi
Peak.
yaşa.
He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand.
Evet. Alan Wake hikaye modunda sinematik bir oyun. Gördüğünüz gibi sinematik
Tell me
ilerliyor.
what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Işıklar
hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Taslak sayfasını al.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it.
Bu oyunda Alan Wake'in kabuslarını oynuyoruz. Alan Wake kabusları. Anladığınız gibi sinematik bir oyun, dediğim gibi. Sinematik ilerliyor hikaye. Sinematik korku hikayesi. Sinematik korku hikayesi, sinematik ilerleyen bir hikaye ve böyle garip, tuhaf, korkutucu olaylar oluyor sevgili dostlar. Orası ne? Şuralara bakalım da belki cephane buluruz diyeceğim ama belki şu arabada olabilir cephane. Arabanın arka bagajında. Mermi falan bulmaya çalışıyorum. Böyle Wake'e git. Beni zayıfladı. Şeyler oluyor lan. Geldim. Şeyler oldu arkadaşlar. Neler oldu böyle?
Hello?
Back here. I'm back here. Hey,
Mr. Wake?
By Wake?
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So
hemen ışıklar ofiste.
It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on.
Rusty,
I'll
dayan.
be right back.
Hemen döneceğim.
Whoever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Korktum lan, ne oldu lan öyle? Amma efekt verdi ha. Şşş, sakin.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Şimdi bu oyun remaster yapıldı ama grafikleri düzelttiler ama şu kontrolleri niye düzeltmediler onu anlamadım. Kontrolleri de düzeltselerdi daha iyi olacaktı. Değil mi dostlar?
Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oil patches that looked like liquid darkness.
feed the animals. The park ranger's instructions.
At all times. Fishing! Purchase of park. License. Never. Two bears and wolves. Never approach any other. Closer than
25 yards.
Mainly.
All times.
Never leave your
And unattended.
It is
against the law.
From the park. This includes even or even simple berries.
Şuradan şey alalım. Elle şükür ya. Lower Peak'e ulaş. Kayıt noktasına ulaşıldı.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Piller niye yok ki? Pil sıkıntımız var şimdi de pil.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Böyle niye ediyorum ki? Yolumuz o şekilde değil, böyle dostlar. Sen de psikopat. Buradan geçeceğiz. Evet sevgili dostlar, Alan Wake'de hikayemizde, arkadaşlar. Bu ara videodan sonra şey yapalım.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
İşaret fişekleri o pislikleri uzak tutar.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move. Why? Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on.
Karını kaçıran adamı takip et. Evet sevgili dostlar, Alan Wake 3. bölümü burada sonlandırıyorum dostlarım, arkadaşlarım, boşlarım. 3. bölümü burada sonlandırıyoruz. 4. bölümden Alan Wake hikayemize devam edeceğiz. Oo. Görüşmek üzere, kendinize iyi bakın.